We're going to hear him in the back.
I know. Hey, you guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome. We started with the shenanigans already.
Right? I love the shenanigans.
We told you it'd be a girls' night, and it's a girls' night.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure we're going to have a pillow fight, though.
I don't know. Well, maybe. You never know. I see some pillows over there.
Hi, guys. I'm Terry.
I'm Alabama Valentine.
And we're both so excited to be here for you. There's actually two videos that we're
I'm like,
two cameras. We're like, there we are. We're like prairie dog in here.
Exactly.
So I am going to read for Alabama. I'm really excited.
Me
we were just
too.
kind of like catching up a little bit. We met how long
Mark
ago?
show.
Yeah, the podcast. It was a Goth Mark podcast. But how long ago was that? Because it feels like I've known you for so long.
I know it does. Probably like a year.
A year. Oh my
8
God,
months maybe.
We're gonna celebrate our anniversary with a reading. So,
and then we did go to
we went to the Magic Castle together.
Which was amazing.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
yes. And we'll probably go again.
Yes, I hope. It was so fun. That night was amazing.
Yeah. Well,
it was incredible.
Yeah,
the Magic Castle is incredible.
They're legit. Like they have really good magicians, and I
do.
Because I'm a member there, and I'm not a magician. I'm a real snob. I'm a real magic snob. So only the best.
Right. We got so lucky that night. Every single act was
really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Really great.
You know, so I love when things flow.
Me
like when
too.
you're in sync and you flow. It's like so cool.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody.
Hi,
We're very excited. So I'm going to do a psychic reading for Alabama.
Okay.
Do you have? I'm hoping you have some questions that you want to.
Sure.
Okay. Perfect. Yay.
I got some.
Also,
I've only been thinking about this for like ever. Do I have questions? Well, how much time do we have? No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be here for 5 years.
Right, exactly.
So do you also have like a piece of jewelry that I could borrow? Like a ring?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Because I'll do some psychometry too.
One.
Yeah. So thank you.
Where do you want it? Here?
Yeah, you could just put it here. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to end up holding it. What psychometry is also reading the energy off of an object.
Okay.
So not only am I tapping into your electromagnetic field, also known as an aura.
Ooh.
But, and not only am I going to use the tool of cards, I use, it's really funny, like I got this at a wedding, so this is just a regular deck of playing cards that you would see magicians use.
Right.
And then this is Loteria, which is like Mexican bingo. Right. So these are what I use. And I'm also going to be using, I'm going to hold your ring.
Okay.
And use psychometry as well. And hopefully between all of these things, I'll be able to get really clear and I will penetrate your electromagnetic field. Oh my, that happened. Yeah. I'm not going to be surprised if I drop an F-bomb. Are you cool with that? Because I went to public school.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, I went to both, but I preferred public school. I didn't get in trouble as often. When I went to the other school, I got in trouble a lot. Yeah.
Girl.
Right?
All right, so I'm going to have you shuffle this deck first, and then when you're done,
shuffle?
Yeah, however you want. And when you feel like you're done and you've put your energy into it, you'll go ahead and shuffle this one. So we'll keep the decks separate. Yeah. It's like we would just have fun even if we weren't doing readings.
Seriously. I think the last time I saw you, I laughed so hard my cheeks hurt the next day.
That's the whole point tomorrow is to have a sore face.
Yes.
And if you guys like what you're seeing, please let us know with all those emojis and all those hearts and likes, because we would love to know if you're enjoying this.
Yes.
So hopefully you are.
Okay, there's that.
That one's done.
Okay.
Awesome sauce.
Woohoo! And we love comments.
Yes, please feel free. Feel free. And thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you're having what is today, Thursday?
Oh my God, I have such time distortion.
I know, I do
tomorrow's
too
Friday.
sometimes.
What the what? By the way, I really love your hat.
Thank you. It's very new. I was feeling very Paris the other day. Like,
well, we've got the weather for
it. Right? I know.
All right.
Thank you.
So I'm going to share with you information. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, the whole.
I gave you permission to tell me it all.
Thank you. So you want to know everything.
Sure.
Also, just if you can work with me in this, this is a whole other language that I'm speaking. So I'm interpreting information and then I'm translating it.
Okay.
So I'll do my best to be as literal as possible, but I may not be. So maybe the best way to receive this information is to think maybe like there might be a connection to, maybe metaphorical.
Okay.
So it might just be a little bit more than exactly what you see, but I'll do my best to be exact or literal, but I may not be. It comes lost in translation. Like there's so much room to screw that up.
I like that.
And also just, I mean, this is just the formalities, but I will give you all the information that I get, but just know I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a lawyer, any of that, but I will give you information. So if any of that does pop up or you have a question, I will give that. If I don't have an answer, I'm also going to let you know. Okay. Because I don't like to, if I don't get the information, I'm not going to tell you something that you want to hear just because you want to hear it. I just don't work that way. Yeah. So that's how I roll. Perfect. All right. You ready? Okay. So go ahead and tell me, what is your first question?
My first question. Okay. I would say my first question is probably a little bit cliche, but about love.
Love. I was hoping you would say that because actually I did. I don't know if you guys can see. This was like, I wish I was an octopus and I had more arms. Whoops. Hello. But I got all these. You guys have no idea what that means just yet, but that's fine. But I did get hearts. Yeah. Okay, great. I'm starting to get some information on that. Okay. So the first thing that I do have to say is that the stall or delay that you're experiencing, if you understand that, is being divinely guided. So in other words, it's happening for a bigger reason than just yourself. Okay. It does feel to me like you're still on the path of getting to know who you are or who you would be in a relationship. Do you understand that? Sure. So in relation to someone else. Okay, so you understand who you are as a person. Right. Totally get that. And it does feel like you've, like there have been hurdles that I just literally saw you like jumping, you know, when you do a marathon. Yeah. So I feel like you've been through a lot of hurdles with your own self, but now you're just trying to understand who you would be with someone else. You understand that? Very true. Okay. Absolutely. I do also feel that there is, and I'm getting chills on this manifestation of this happening. And when I say this happening, hold on, I'm feeling into this. I feel like it's not going to be much longer until you find your person.
I believe that.
Okay.
I think it's right around the corner for some reason. So
I'm getting two to 4. Okay. So the question now becomes, and I'm not always like the best with timing, so please forgive me for that. It could be, and this may be too general, but I feel like anywhere from 2 months to 4 months is when you might meet this gentleman. Okay. Okay. But there's still some, again, you have to know who you are as a unit, because I do feel like there would be I don't know how you say it. Like, how would you say it? Like the union, like the actual, solidification is that a word? Yay. Sometimes the brain thinks faster than the mouth talks. That could be about 2 years. Okay. But the meeting so in other words, the process that it would go could start anywhere where the meeting would be anywhere from 2 to 4 months. And then for it to be solidified like as a union, however that comes about in terms of your person, it may mean you get married, it may not. Okay. I don't have that exact information, but the togetherness. Yeah, the togetherness. It does feel within 2 years or in 2 years. Okay. So I do like that. And I do feel like you need to, it does feel like you have been doing much better about this, because I don't know if you understand. Do you understand this when I say that there's been a period of isolation in terms of men?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, because it does feel like Like you pulled yourself out or away from men? Do you understand that?
Yes, for a good period of time.
Okay.
Because I believe in my heart I was waiting for someone.
Okay.
And I'm over that now.
Okay, because
I'm ready to meet someone
perfect.
new.
That's perfect because and I'm getting chills on that because I do feel like it's time for you to come out of isolation and I see you kind of creep kind of like
I'm like, okay.
I'm like,
here we
all
go.
right, let's see.
A little bit, yeah.
And I do feel like for you it would not be an online dating thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not into it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no. Not into it at all, so we're good there.
No, not for you.
Not for me.
It does feel like it's like you need to meet somebody. Either you are in a group or it's an event, so there's other people around. Okay, and now that you're out and about more, doing more lifestyle type things, that's where it does feel like you have a better chance of meeting this individual. And if you don't meet him, you meet somebody through this that leads you to him, but it does have to do with other people being around. Okay. I do also feel that when you do meet, so how do I want to say this? I feel like there's some fear that's going to come up as you start meeting more men, because I do feel like there's more opportunities for you to like get out there in the dating field. Okay. But I do feel like there's this fear. Okay. Which is totally normal and totally natural. But I need you, because it's all about me.
I know.
I need you to like breathe and still move forward through the fear. I don't want you to fall into that pattern of isolation. Okay. So
because I'm kind of a runner.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
so
I feel
when
like
I really like somebody, I get sometimes overwhelmed.
Yeah.
That maybe.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, you have a heart that's very precious, by the way.
So,
but
I'm gonna really. I just told my friend I'm just going to give it my all. I'm going to go with an open heart, an open mind.
Perfect.
And try not to let past things have anything to do with it and just be...
Yes.
So that's good to hear. It feels like it's
and you will
how I'm feeling.
Well, that's good. So it's validating your thoughts.
Yeah.
Good. I have the but, and the but is that whole fear thing, because I do feel like you're gonna want to like bolt.
Yeah.
So that's where I mean, if you can just be really aware and in mindfulness of it, and just be alert. All right, maybe you can like hear me talking. Like, don't you run?
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's really important. And what it does feel to me, what will be attractive about you to men is that, or what will draw you to men. That's it's hard to frickin' talk. Is going to be your uniqueness and sweetness and kindness. Okay, so that's what's really going to show through, and but that can also be scary to men.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because that does make you more individual and unique from a lot of other women, especially in the town where we live, also known as Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So, just be yourself no matter what happens. You have this beautiful inner music, and your kindness and sweetness will come through. But you're in this period of growth and expansion. I just don't want you to be afraid. Okay. That's my concern.
No fear.
Well, no, you will have fear.
No, I know.
So don't even, y'all, the fear totally exists. That never goes away. There's no magic pill to remove fear. It's just moving through it and doing it anyways.
Anyway.
All those weird noises are like neighbors and animals and all that fun stuff. So
they're really ghosts.
or ghosts. Hey, you know. So I do like the direction your love life is going, and you do feel a lot more ready. And it feels more real, and I feel like there are legs. Yeah. That go, like, there's legs to these things. But again, I just don't want you to run away. That's my concern.
All right.
So
I'm going to do
it. Good girl.
I know. So proud of me already.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, for sure.
I've come a long way since I saw you last.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Emotionally about relationships, all of it. I can
feel that. There's been some closure to it. And
closure,
heart healing.
Move forward.
Yeah. Well, last year was a bitch. Let me tell you, 2018 was a hard year.
It was hardest. Probably the hardest year I can remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough one.
Well,
But 19?
that's right.
Yeah.
Get her, girl. All right. Do you have any other questions? Another topic? Do you want me to look? What do you want me to look into? This is too much fun. We told you. You were warned.
I know. We tried to tell you. Okay. Career.
Career. Okay.
Let's do career.
Gotcha.
Next.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm so glad you picked career. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. Are you already getting some vibes off of
Yeah, a
this?
little bit. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, good. Good. More trees. I like that. Trees for me are really good because it means growth and opportunity. And I like this guy together. And this is okay. Actually, I'm going to put him a little separate. But okay, so here's what we have going on with career. So first of all, it feels to me, and of course you let me know if I'm right or wrong. I can be wrong. I'm not all perfect in knowing.
Yes, you are.
I'm a Leo. I can't believe I just admitted that.
I know.
It's true, though. I'm not all perfect and
yeah.
all knowing. No psychic or medium is.
No,
so anybody who does say that.
Yeah.
So there does feel to me like there's a lot more stress in terms of your, it feels like you're, how do I say this? I feel like, and for some reason I feel like this is compared to, and I don't know why I want to say again too, but I'm comparing you to where you were 2 years ago for some reason. I don't know why that's coming up. Maybe you'll see the significance in that, but I feel like you're more stressed out and more unstable work-wise than you were 2 years ago. Do you understand
For
that?
sure.
Okay. And I think there's an emotional connection to your work and 2 years ago. So I don't know if it's that you find yourself maybe wishing you had that stability or you were where you were 2 years ago. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
What's
I
that
do.
connection?
2 years ago, I still really connected with my dream. I really still believed in my dream. And I believed in who I was going to be and what I was going to do. And,
Got it.
And over the course of the last, I would say, year to two, that has, through certain things not coming to fruition, the way I sort of envisioned that they might, that part of me, that belief has been drained a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm really having to dig really, really deep.
Okay.
In order to keep going in that direction.
Okay.
And financially, it's a struggle as well. Yeah. Whereas back then, 2 years ago, it was
a lot.
still, I still had the means to sort of support the dream.
Right.
And I don't have that anymore. And then the part of me that believed more than anything ever in my whole life, that's kind of fallen off too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what comes through is the connection to that. But I also feel like I have to tell you, you're not the same person that you were 2 years ago. So there's no possible way that your design or build, and I don't know why it's coming through like that, you can't possibly create what you used to be. You're at this like new clearing where you're actually creating a new future. Okay. So for you to, and it's a lot easier for me to say than for you to do. Say like, oh, forget about 2 years ago.
No.
But it's about really letting go or releasing. Again, a lot easier for me to say than for you to do that comparison. Okay. Because you can't. In other words, it's impossible for you to compare because you've changed and grown so much that you couldn't possibly get there. One of the things that it does feel to me is like you've been a little bit more vague. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong in terms of what that future does look like. You understand that?
Yeah. So I 2 years ago, I thought it was going to be plus size modeling. I thought it was very specific. Yeah. That was what it was going to be. And now I'm really sort of opening. I don't know that that's going to be it. I think it might now be a little bit more about sobriety and about inspirational
and recovery
and obviously the body positive image and life positive all goes with that. Yeah. But it's my scope of what I think I'm supposed to do in this world, what my real true calling and purpose has to do with sobriety and suicide prevention. And it's different and bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Right. The hard part for me right now is I was so sure back then what my purpose was.
Yeah.
So to have that purpose be so much bigger, but not have the direction a little bit of how I'm going to make that happen, I think is where the vagueness might come in, because I'm just trying to figure it all out.
So here's the thing. It feels to me like the reason why there's confusion in terms of the direction is because the clarity of your end game hasn't exactly been drawn out.
Okay.
So as soon as, and that's what this guy is telling me, is like as soon as, so it's like this. I'm just going to give you an example. Oftentimes people, when they want to find their perfect person, they write out a list of, who their ideal partner is and certain attributes, right? But really what people want to do is develop or design what their ideal relationship is, and then that person fits that.
Got it.
You see? Because you can have the perfect person and like a really shitty relationship. And really what makes you thrive is the relationship, right?
Of course.
So the reason why you're having a challenge, it feels like to me, in terms of direction, is because you haven't necessarily designed like the design. Because then what happens is, and you have very high intuition, I can feel that. You can follow those bite-sized intuitive hits to know what the next step, the next step, and what the next step is. Right. So what this 7 of Diamonds is telling me here is that you need to get clearer with what it is. And this is, I may or may not shock you with this information. I don't know. Okay. But what it is that you want to feel in terms of your ideal purpose or life versus what you want to do. Okay. The reason is because life is a feeling game and not a thinking game. And you're trying to strategize. And we're sci-fi. We are electromagnetic beings, right? So how we feel is actually the way our frequency is vibrating. So this is like the universal law of attraction. So what you're putting out is not matching the frequency of where you want to be. Okay. So what this is saying is that you need to get really more in touch and get very clear with how you want to feel in that ideal job or in your ideal purpose. Okay. And then, so that's the first part. And the second part is to actually manifest those feelings. Okay. So feel the joy or the security or what, like mine is freedom, joy, and security. Okay. I can feel those things no matter what I do. I can be a trash can collector, but as long as I'm feeling that, I'm aligned with everything in my purpose and all that, right? Okay, yes. So that's where you need to get more clear, and then the direction will just like magically appear for you. Okay. So it's cool that you know what you want to do, but how do you want to feel when you do that? Okay. Because what's going to happen is you'll be inspiring other people through how you feel. Yeah. Holy shit. And that's the work. Okay. That's really what you want. At least that's what all this is saying here. You want to hear something crazy about these cards? I love it. Okay, my favorite numbers are 1, 4, and 7. Oh, fancy. And just for you people. Just to see, look. Yeah. And you can ask anybody that really knows me, 1, 4, and 7. Wow. And I am a huge Harley Quinn fan. Not that this has anything to do with your interpretation, but this is the other card. The Joker! Yeah. So what that is saying is that you need to have more fun at work. Oh, okay. Or just be a little bit more silly, more playful, more lighthearted at work. Or while you're doing work along those lines. So that's kind of what that's saying. But yeah, this is no mistake that you resonate with these cards. You did giggle when I put them down. I was like, what? So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. So it's really just being clear with how you want to feel, because that's how you will inspire other people through doing the work of, maybe motivational speaking or whatever that is. Inspiration of those feelings in other people. Okay. I love it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I love that. Makes me feel very excited. Yeah. And there's money behind that, because then you're more passionate about it. But it is a process. Right. Okay. So, again, it's just being able to, and it does, I'm telling you, I feel like you're in the process of growth, but your dreams can come true. You just have to get more clear with it. Okay. That's the only thing that it feels. The universe loves clarity and despises vagueness. And be careful for what you wish for, because you'll get it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that universe will deliver.
Yeah, they will.
All right, girlfriend. Anything else I can answer?
Anything coming through from
the other side? Well, I don't typically mix.
Oh, okay.
Because mediumship.
Trying to break the rules already.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
It's just a much different energy.
Sure,
and
totally.
it's much denser and thicker. So right now the energy just feels a lot higher. But it will, if someone does come through, I promise.
I don't have anybody in mind. I just was curious.
Okay. Well, yeah, I will tell you if someone does come through. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
All right.
Do you want just general?
Yeah.
Now, just to like kind of see what's popping?
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay. What does that mean?
Abundance of love. Just saying. Okay, so there's still, and this is probably what I was talking about earlier, like there's still a bit of a transformation that needs to happen in terms of your mental thought process with relationships. It does also feel like one of the challenges, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong, when you are in a relationship, and this is again why I was saying like you need to learn how you are in relation to someone else. Because it does feel to me like, and again, tell me if you think I'm right or wrong, that it's hard for you to express a need.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it's hard for you to ask to get your needs met.
Absolutely.
In a relationship.
Probably
you
the
understand
hardest thing for me.
And it's not easy.
Because I'm a giver.
Yeah.
So I tend to err on that side, but then I don't ask for what I need in return. Okay,
so I'm going to give you a little heads up, Buttercup. If you're so much of a giver, you're actually tapping into your masculine energy.
Okay. I don't know quite what that means.
So masculine energy, and when I talk about energy, it's not how your body is designed.
Right.
It's how your energy is like expressed. Okay. So for a relationship to really be balanced, you need feminine energy and masculine energy. Even if it's same sex, like two men, there will be one who's more feminine in terms of energy, and then one more masculine. So that's the yin and the yang, right? So if you are giving so much, doing, systems, providing, planning, it's all very masculine energy. Feminine energy is receiving, it is creating, and it is being. Okay? So if you, and you're the one who said it, so I caught you saying it. What's happening is, or at least you can say up until now, because now you're understanding how you are in relationships, you're actually being more masculine.
Interesting.
So if you're with a man who's masculine, you have the masculine and the masculine. So it's hard to have that balance.
Interesting.
So as a receiver, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to learn how to be more feminine in a relationship. Not easy. I get it. I have that problem too. I get it. I myself am learning how to receive. So you can start practicing that, because it's really, if you want to have a relationship with a man, especially a man's man and not a man-child.
I'm very attracted to that.
Yeah.
Very much.
You need to relearn how to how to get in touch with your femininity.
It's interesting because my parents divorced when I was about 15. They separated when I was 15.
Okay.
My dad worked out of town. It was just the way that it, Monday to Thursday, and then he would come home on the weekends. So there were a lot of my role in our family. I fell into the role of where he was gone. That was what I did.
You had to step up into that.
I did the things that had to be on the ladder or outside or this, and so there's a part of me, not necessarily on purpose,
right?
But because there was a void there, I had to sort of come in and fill that void, or I chose to. I shouldn't say I had to. I for whatever reason, felt like I could do it.
Right. Well, it was your environment. Yeah. And that's what you learned.
And then once they separated, I sort of filled that role kind of going forward. And so it's interesting that you say that, because even, it's a little bit difficult for me then to be doted on.
Yeah.
Or have people give me, even for not just physical items, but
sure.
a lot,
especially a compliment.
Right. Things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work on it.
Yeah.
I like that.
So it's just practice. Okay. That's it. And you don't even try to do it because try means shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're just going to practice it because there'll be times where you're really good at it and there are going to be times where you're really crappy at it. That's why it's practice.
Okay.
And the easiest way to practice is that when somebody says something like, "Oh, that's a great hat," and you actually deflected. You said, "Oh, it's new," or something like that, instead of saying "Thank you." So receive it, feel it. I mean, it is. And by the way, the reason why I'm also able to identify that, it's not just the cards, but I see a lot of myself in you too. So, birds of a feather flock together. So I'm constantly working on this stuff myself too. Right. So, I mean, I'll go ahead, I coach and I do all this fun stuff too, but it's also me healing and learning through you. So that's... It's like this great, that's the way I work. Okay. I mean, that does make me different than other psychics out there, and I'll take it, and that's fine. But that's called co-regulation and co-creation. So, so that's one way you can start doing that. As you get better at it, you watch and see the manly men step up to the plate. Okay. And
I'm so ready.
And new level, new devil, by the way. New level, new devil. As you get better at your femininity, you're going to have to up that femininity, which is going to scare you more, and then up it, which is going to scare you more, and up it, which is going to scare you more, because you're going to find your person.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, okay, don't run away.
Okay, I promise.
So even if someone opens the door for you or whatever, and it's not a sexist thing and it's not a feminist thing or anything. It's literally just an energy. Yeah. And so just maybe get down to the basics and the physics or the science of it is that every time you want to give or do or like plan for a man, you're meeting his masculinity. And he'll do one of two things. He'll either headbutt you, so it becomes a power play to want to up you, or he's going to go peace out.
Interesting.
So just remember that. That's how this works. It doesn't matter how your body is designed. You can be female bodied or male bodied. It doesn't matter. It's the energy. Okay. So, and you do have an abundance. So here's you. You're a thinker. Yeah. You understand this? So it's like you have this belief and this thought, I know I can have love, but then you'll go into your head and you'll strategize and then you'll talk yourself out of it. You understand that? Screw you, Terry. Get out of my head. Oh, man. Yeah, so you'll actually talk yourself
I will talk myself out of
things.
I really will.
And this is you talking yourself out of it.
I'll talk them out of it.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's important for you to receive. Okay. So you're going to start practicing receiving. Yes. Now, remember, you've got a good 2 to 4 months to meet your guy. So you got 2 to 4 months to practice.
I got to practice every day. I'm going to practice every day for 2 to 4 months.
But that's it. That's the practicing every day.
I promise I will.
Every minute. It's called just being more mindful and aware. And now you'll hear my voice going, oh, well, Terry said I should practice receptivity. So you're going to be so aware. So I'm working on that too. Okay. For me, I try and get into... I don't try. I've been practicing. See, I catch myself too. Getting more in touch with my body about that. So you'll actually see me like when I'm receiving, like I start going like this because I need a physical reminder.
Yeah, I do it too. It's so funny you say that.
And so that's why whenever y'all see me going like this, it's like me receiving. I'm taking it in. I'm like, yeah. So we can do this. We're gonna be like this all night. But So and again, it's me practicing and being in it. So just so you know that. So yes, it will be important for you to learn how to ask for your needs. Otherwise, you're going to get frustrated. And the things that piss us off and cause us anxiety are unmet needs. Yeah. And we're also, it's a very female woman thing. We're taught we're not supposed to, ask for things. We just sit there, look pretty, and, the divine feminine is coming out. We're seeing it all over, in the world stage play out. So there's a really big energetic boost for us to come and, connect with our femininity and even the divine masculine in receiving the feminine too. A lot of men have no clue how to act or be because so many women are coming from a more masculine place. So again, there's that headbutting thing. Right. So when women start to, and again, it's not a sexist feminist thing, but when women start, when women start being more receptive, then the men kind of know what to do. Yeah. So I feel really bad for men a lot of times. I'll probably get a lot of crap from that, but
can't be easy.
No, it's not. It's not. So you do have it, but like if you were ever worried or wondering, am I capable of being in a relationship? Can I ever be loved? The answer is hell yeah, you can. So there's that.
Yeah, I love that.
I do love that too. Yeah. All right, let's see here. How about one more? You good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything specific, or you just want me to just go to town on it?
What are you feeling? I have one question.
All right.
Children.
Kiddos. Are you going to have kiddos? Do you want kiddos? All that stuff. All right.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm of a certain age.
Me too.
And I'm okay with whatever it says. I'm just curious what the cards say.
Okay. So, that's the card of addiction, by the way.
Which I think is fantastic. Because that's my whole thing right now is I've been 4 years sober. And
that's nothing to sneeze at. No, congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, but that's part of why I don't have children.
Aha.
Because I didn't get my shit together in time.
Got it.
If you will. Sorry for the S word. But that's just the reality. Right. There were parts of my brain weren't okay with bringing a child into a situation when I wasn't able to even take care of myself fully. That's
really a great way to come in, because can you imagine?
I wasn't gonna.
I
could dream about it and sort of talk to like people after I got married. They're like, "Oh, you guys are yeah, sure, yeah, we're trying." But in my heart, if you really could sort of be in my soul, it wasn't. I wasn't in a place where I could really have a healthy baby, right? And then even if that were miraculous, even if that had happened, the baby was healthy, then I just didn't have it in me yet at that point to
Well, I mean
care for a child the way they believe that they need to be. So.
That's smart, because plenty of people screw up their kids enough.
I know.
I mean, our parents
I'm
screwed us
up to somebody else, right?
Listen, there's no human being on planet Earth that hasn't had something traumatizing happen to them.
No
it's
kidding.
Like however their brain deems it, whether it was actual physical assault or somebody being picked up late from school, that causes something, and it's so individual. So it's how each person interprets things. So So in regards to your question. It feels, I don't know that I have a for sure yes or no, which can be kind of good.
Yeah.
I do feel that, you have definitely come to peace with whatever happens. Yeah. And that's really the important part. I do feel that, there's a potential, and I do feel like saying potential of 2 children, but I do feel like it wouldn't be in the traditional way.
Right.
So either you marry somebody who already has kids, or there's adoption. Okay. Because I'm feeling into my body. I don't feel like you house a child in your body.
Which I'm not surprised. Okay.
So that's why I say it's just not the traditional way where you get knocked up and you push a puppy out. Not a puppy. Well, you could get a puppy.
Hey, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do.
Get impregnated by a dog?
No. We just went next level. Did you see? This is where we were. Now we're over here. No, because I do all this stuff with the Humane Society.
Okay.
If you're still watching, I'm glad.
See, this is how fun it is to have a girls' night.
Gosh, I love it. No, I was thinking more about pet adoption.
Oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, but
yes. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, moving on.
So that happened. So there's a potential, I do feel like, too. But it does feel like either adoption with, I don't feel like you'll be on your own.
And I've always been okay with some, being with someone who has children from previous relationships.
You won't be alone with the children if you have kids. So in other words, you won't be a single mom.
No. And that's funny you say that, because people have asked if that was something. And I'm not. I feel like a child needs 2 parents whenever possible.
Yeah.
So, for sure.
So that fits well with you. So hopefully that answers your question.
That's great.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't still like love kids.
Oh,
silly, and because you are that kind of person.
I'm a goofball with kids.
Yeah, you're that person.
Yeah.
Which is really.
I was at the
really
store today, and this little girl, she was 2. She came in. She walks in with her mom, you know, and the store's got a lot to look at. She walks in and she looks at me and she just goes, "Pick me up. Just pick me up." I'm like, never seen her
You're not
before.
supposed to talk to strangers.
No. I'm like, okay, here we go. And I put her on my hip, and we walked around the store, and it was really cute.
Well, I mean, kids don't have that filter, so when they see the light, they go right to it. They're smart, and that's what you are. You're
I put her down. About a minute later, she's like, up again, up. Just bring it. I was like, all right, here we go. Back on the hip. I know, it was really
so
sweet.
Kids are not dumb.
They aren't.
They really
Neither are
not
animals.
No, for
Animals
sure. Kids and
kids,
animals,
they're
the best.
Yeah.
I had this friend who was dating this guy who I was like, well, her dog bit his ankle.
Of course.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, they
it's
know.
True. So,
I feel like they know.
Yeah, they do.
If we would pay better attention.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Well, Miss Alabama.
What about the ring?
The ring. Well, I've been using it.
Oh, that's what you do it. Oh,
I've been
okay.
doing all of this.
See, I'm just
Yeah.
Still learning myself.
Yeah, it is a pretty ring. So
Thank you. Yeah, right.
Just kidding. I always give back jewelry begrudgingly. Let me tell you, I've had some big old rocks in my hand where I'm like, oh, do I really have to give this back?
Right.
Yes, I do. So yeah, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed all this, and it's being recorded in various.
We're gonna repost if you want to watch us again because we're the best ever.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, absolutely. So,
and if you enjoyed this and want us to do it again someday,
let us know.
Let us know how we can entertain you. We're here for you. What is your Instagram?
Intuitive Coach Terry, and I am available for private readings, and I do intuitive coaching too to get you out of indecision into your intuition to get unstuck in your life. So
I love that.
Yeah, thank you
I'm
so much.
Alabama Valentine on Instagram. Go follow me. And then I also just opened a new page. Sobriety is sensational.
Yes.
For anybody out there that needs it. So
yes, it's so important. It's so important to have people like you. Yeah.
And for those of us that need sobriety, it really is life changing. It's a lifesaver.
Well, it's the support too.
It's not everybody needs it, but those of us that need it, it'll save your life.
Yeah, for sure. And just to have that handheld and the support, there's nothing like it. So.
And I'm silly on that page, way more silly than
You're silly? What are you talking about?
I know. Way more silly than I am on my Alabama Valentine page. I'm just gonna be me and be my silly self.
You got it. That's it. You just often.
If I can make somebody laugh, that makes my whole day better. Or smile or feel better or get through their day a little bit easier, then I'm good.
People crave authenticity because so many people are not authentic and they hide behind the mask of fear because they don't want people to know who they really are because then that means they're not perfect. Right. Well, it is what it is. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We had such a great time.
Yay.
And we'll see you soon.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Give me that ring back.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.